Good evening, dear listeners of Spuriousville. Tonight, we gather not merely to recount a tale, but to honor the memory of a man whose life was tragically cut short, Professor Dan Markel. A scholar of justice, a devoted father, and a beacon in the academic community, Dan's story is one of brilliance overshadowed by betrayal. In the summer of 2014, the sun shone brightly over Tallahassee, Florida. Yet, beneath the warmth, a chilling plot was unfolding. Dan Markel, a Harvard-educated law professor at Florida State University, was embroiled in a custody dispute with his ex-wife, Wendy Adelson. The contention? Wendy's desire to relocate their two young sons to South Florida, a move Dan opposed, wishing to remain an integral part of their lives. On July 18, 2014, as Dan returned home from the gym, he was ambushed in his driveway and shot. He succumbed to his injuries the following day. The community was left in shock, mourning the loss of a man who had dedicated his life to the pursuit of justice. Investigations revealed a tangled web of deceit and conspiracy. Prosecutors alleged that Wendy's brother, Charlie Adelson, orchestrated a murder-for-hire plot, enlisting his girlfriend, Catherine Magbanua, who then recruited Sigfredo Garcia and Luis Rivera to carry out the heinous act. The motive? To eliminate the obstacle preventing Wendy's relocation, Dan himself. The legal proceedings that followed were as intricate as any courtroom drama. Garcia was convicted of first-degree murder and sentenced to life in prison. Rivera, in a plea deal, received a 19-year sentence after testifying against his co-conspirators. Magbanua faced a retrial and was ultimately found guilty, receiving a life sentence. Charlie Adelson, maintaining his innocence, was convicted and sentenced to life plus additional years for conspiracy and solicitation. In a twist reminiscent of a gripping novel, Donna Adelson, matriarch of the Adelson family, was arrested at Miami International Airport, allegedly attempting to flee the country. She now faces charges of first-degree murder, conspiracy, and solicitation, with her trial set to commence on August 25, 2025. Throughout this saga, one cannot help but draw parallels to the tales of Captain Ross Polduck, a man of honor navigating treacherous waters. Like Polduck, Dan Markel stood firm in his convictions, facing adversity with unwavering resolve. And like the storms that battered Cornwall's shores, the tempest that engulfed Dan's life was both sudden and devastating. Yet, amid the darkness, there remains a glimmer of hope. Dan's legacy endures through his writings, his students, and, most importantly, his children. They are a testament to his enduring spirit and the love he so generously gave. As we reflect on this tale, let us remember Dan not solely for the tragedy that befell him, but for the life he led, a life marked by intellect, compassion, and an unwavering commitment to justice. And now, dear listeners, in the peculiar fashion of our 21st century customs, we invite you to engage with us further. Should this story have stirred your thoughts or emotions, we encourage you to subscribe to the Spurious Observer, like this broadcast, share your reflections in the comments below, and activate the notification bell to stay informed of our future narratives, whatever that entails. Until next time, may your days be filled with peace, and may justice always find its way.